My way up.
Yeah, congratulations, and let's get started. Here are the 4 finalists for Best Use of Color. In this category, it's all about the balance of sophistication and flair.
We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nance.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Luka Doncic. Powell is out there with Robinson. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Ross in at the 2 guard. And for Seattle, Nance out there with Parker. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Turner in at the center.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
Now here's Lillard. Fires the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Doncic feeling it out. A lot of opinions, Doris, on who may be named the coach of the year. When you look at the criteria for you when you're voting, what do you look at?
Well, obviously, you think about who has the best record. That's the first thing you look at. And what has contributed to that best record. But it isn't only about that, right? You have to consider, number one, what's the roster challenges that head coach may have had to overcome? Did he have to deal with any mid-season trades? There are so many things that go into making up a great year as a basketball coach in the NBA. So many things.
Now here's Nance after Luka Doncic's miss. Parker outside, shoots from 12. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
This is where Jabari does some of his best work, right in that in-between area.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Nance against Fournier, and it's sent back by Turner. Now here's Parker. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Nance. And the pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard misses. Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. With some arc, the offensive rebound. Powell kicks to Ross. Goes back up. Count that one.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
To the middle. Here's Lillard. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Now here's Ross. 9 points last game out. Shoots from the elbow, and that's good for 2. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
We know this. Doncic is an aggressive, thirsty scorer. If you allow airspace, even in the mid-range, he's going to make you pay.
And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. And Ross with the slam.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game. Well, that's the nose for the basketball. Larry Nance, my goodness, what hops on that young guy.
Doncic, bounce pass. Lillard against Doncic. Lillard dishes to Parker. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, back to Lillard, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the defense committed to Parker, so he beats them with a pass. Beautifully done.
Ross against Harris. Here is Ross. Off target at the rim. It's all tied in Seattle. We've got more in store for you. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Miles Turner. Hands out there with Jabari Parker. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And you look at Luka Doncic, 6'7", about 220 doors. Is he a point guard? A point forward? I mean, where's he fit?
Well, I think in today's modern NBA, where we talk about positionless basketball, he's the perfect fit regardless of where you put it. He can defend wings, he can defend forwards, and offensively, you want him to be in command of the basketball.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And stolen by Lillard. And pushing it up, here's Seattle from 15 feet away. Toronto grabs the miss. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
Here's Turner following the basket by Evan Fournier. Doncic with the steal. The pass to Ross. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Of course, you've seen a lot of these big men come and go in this league. Who would you say right now is the most complete big man in the NBA?
Well, 2 guys come to my mind immediately, and that's Joel Embiid, who I think probably could be more efficient with his three-point shooting, but is still enough of a threat that you have to guard him out there. They enter the ball through him in the post, and he can be a dominant scorer. He can also put it on the deck. And then Anthony Davis, who you could say all of those attributes that Joel Embiid has, the Brow has as well. Those are 2 of the most complete, dominant two-way big men in today's game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Feeds it to Doncic. Pass to Fournier. Back to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Parker. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 1. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And with the way Mitchell Robinson can protect the rim, Doris, there's a lot to like about that second-round pick.
Yeah, on draft day, Mitchell Robinson flew under the radar, but he had a great summer league. He got tremendous minutes early as a rookie. This is a great leaper, a great shot blocker, always something teams can use, both of those attributes.
Count it.
Parker is a gifted scorer. Creating for others is an area he can go to another level. Nice pass.
Ross on the wing, guarded by Harris. Harris on the double team. Ross with a wide open look. Here's Doncic. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Doncic has got 6.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know what I love about Larry Nance Jr.? This guy came into the league as a tremendous athlete, but his skill set just keeps improving. The passing, the shooting, I love it.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Doncic. Cans the 12-footer. 8 points for him.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Toronto with the ball after the basket by Seattle. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 10 points for Luka Doncic.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Lillard finds Harris. Inside. Kicks it out to Lillard. Off target from outside. And a close game so.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, checking out Seattle. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business.
And
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Luka Doncic out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Fournier in its small forward.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, Kev, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Fournier after the basket by Seattle. Back to Doncic. High post try, and again it's Toronto converting.
Luka Doncic has superstar written all over him. He's cooking.
Lillard looking around. Robinson with the block. They get it back. Shots good by Turner.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Fournier with the ball. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Robinson misses. For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Doncic against Lillard. Back to Parker. Takes a 3. But they recover it. Lillard outside. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Lillard's got the lead up to 3 now for Seattle. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Miles Turner, the 11th pick in 2015. I think defensively probably the best player out of that class. And if you view it through that prism, you wonder if going back he might have gone top 5.
And it's Seattle with the ball after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Now Fournier. Doncic outside. Ross against Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris.
And this is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And you know, Doris, there were some medical red flags for Turner that may have caused him to slip a bit in that draft.
Yes, but I think he has alleviated any of those concerns. Credit him and the trainers for developing his core and for this young man paying the price in the weight room. He's gotten stronger and stronger.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Lillard against Doncic. Shoots over Lillard, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 4 this quarter. Here's Lillard. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Doncic against Lillard. To get open is Robinson. And the dunk by Doncic.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here is Harris, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
Toronto trailer. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Lillard against Doncic. Shoots over Lillard. Here's Powell, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Ross for three. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I'll tell you, Kevin, you have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Seattle. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Tobias Harris. Turner is out there with Nance. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Parker in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Doncic trying to get open. Robinson misses. Seattle leading by 3. Harris passes to Turner. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Fournier. That shot off. Nance with some nice D. Here's Harris. Can't hit that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Passes it to Doncic. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, Greg. Keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Lillard, solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for Seattle. Doncic against Lillard. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Turner. That's a 2 from Parker. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
So smooth off the catch. Parker with the refined mechanics and terrific touch.
Tries from 16. They get it back. Robinson kicks to Powell. Down low, Doncic. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard, right side. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Nance.
There's so much to like about Luka Doncic, but perhaps the best thing is he can contribute in every aspect of the game. Scoring, rebounding, passing, you name it.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Lillard misses. Toronto trails by 5. Over in the the corner, Doncic. He kicks it to Ross. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, you talk about killer instinct from Terrence Ross. What a huge bucket.
Lillard against Doncic. Lets it go from 14.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 5. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Well, the mental toughness of Jabari Parker. Go ahead, big time.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Turner comes with the double team. Doncic kicks to Ross. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And an intentional foul right there. It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
For 3, Fournier. But they'll get another chance. Launches it. And so it's Seattle winning this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for